What a mess.
Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all taking some time out of your day to watch my videos. Thanks for all the subscribers that have been subscribing to the channel. And if you're stopping in for the first time, hey, check out the channel, see what's going on. If you like what's happening, hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. But today, we're headed back out to Mike the mechanic. He's gonna do a couple things for me. So he's gonna finish up, put it in my boost gauge, along with a dual pod right here, along with the air fuel ratio. Folks, you saw it on the thumbnail, heard it on that intro. We're doing some more slight modifications, nothing power related at this point, just some much needed upgrades. So like I said, we're gonna put the dual pod in, we're gonna put the boost gauge in so we know what boost we're running. So stay tuned, folks. Yeah, if you can see, it's pretty nasty outside. Snowing a little bit. None of it's sticking to the ground yet. But we're gonna get to Mike Mechanic, get him started, and same thing as we did last time. I can't be in there with him, so he's gonna videotape everything, and I'm just gonna kind of talk the way through what he's doing and how he's doing it. So stay tuned for those mods, folks.
All right, everyone. So like I said, I can't be in the shop with Mike, so I'm just going to talk you through what's going on. He's just setting up the GoPro right now. This is the best view we could get, and I'm just going to talk you through what's going on. So what he's doing now, he's tearing apart the underneath of the dash to get to all of the wiring. And the wiring really was a nightmare. There'll be a picture coming here shortly of what it looks like. It was a rat's nest, to say the least. And Mike did a really good job. We'll get to those pictures in a few minutes, and we'll do before and after. But right now, he's just, like I said, tearing apart the underneath of the dash to get to the wiring and get to the point to where he can push the wiring through the firewall for the boost gauge. The AFR gauge is already pushed through, and we'll see that here in a second. So now you can see this is where, by the brake pedal, he's going to push the wire through that hole right there. You see him wiggling the wire a little bit. He's going to push it through there into the engine bay, which he's walking around to now. He's going to pull it into the engine bay and then reconnect it back to the vacuum block, which is right there above the filter. So you see him, he's tugging on the wire now. He's going to give you a good shot. Right there, that little grommet with the red paint showing, you can see, that's where he pushed it through. All right, so now he's just taking some of that heat shrink wrap stuff to clean up that wiring mess, which you're going to see here in a minute. There was literally bare wires all over the place. It looks like they sliced into the plastic to get to the wire to test it. I don't know why they couldn't just use the pins to test them out, but it looks like they scraped off the insulation to get to it. But now he's just taking off the A-pillar. He's going to take off the old single gauge and prep it for the dual gauge, the dual pod gauge that's coming. When we get to the end, we didn't get to the point to where because the GoPro died, we didn't get to the point to where to show how to attach the gauge to the A-pillar. But the only thing you really need to be careful of is watch out for the airbag that's in the A-pillar. So A-pillar. So you don't want to, take a screw or a rivet or something and push through that airbag. So just be careful of that. And it's just poking a hole in it, running the wires, and then attaching. Here's the wire mess, which is a real fiasco. That was a real pain in the butt for Mike to fix. But he did what he does, and he did it really well. Here's a shot of what it looks like now. And then when it's all tucked up in where it's supposed to be. So a whole lot cleaner, a whole lot nicer. Mike did an outstanding job. So now he's just pulling the gauge wires through, making sure he's got enough. And then you'll see him here in a second. He'll wrap those up in the cloth tape. And then we'll get on to business. So here, you see the frustration in that look. But hey, if you guys need anything done to your Dodge, whether it's a Charger, Challenger, 300, Jeep, anything, actually any car, really, he can work on just about anything. So if you need something done, there's another look at death for me. But if you need something done, hit me up and we'll get you in contact with Mike and he can hook you up.
All right, folks. You saw that wiring nightmare that Mike had to deal with when it came to getting up underneath there. Man, what a mess. So what Mike did is he cleaned all that stuff up, and as you can see, I'll turn the camera a little bit more towards it. We got air fuel ratio up top now, and we got the boost gauge at the bottom, folks. So you saw you heard me talk through the install. You saw Mike do the install. So pretty easy thing, not too difficult to do. When we installed the ProCharger, we did all the hooking up in the engine bay that needed to be done. All Mike really had to do was push it through the firewall, which I hope we see, and then go through that wiring mess, which he fixed up. Did a real good job. Mike, I really appreciate it, brother. Came up, lined it up all through the A-pillar, and boom, boom, we got both gauges, folks. So that's gonna do it for this one. Come back over here. That's going to do it for this one, folks. If you're stopping in for the first time, do me a favor, check out the content of the channel. If you like what's going on with the channel, do me those 4 things. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, shoot me a comment. And please, also, one other thing, share on your social media. That definitely helped the channel out for sure. I really appreciate it, everybody. That's it for this one. Until next time, adios.